Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
All right. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. Today in the studio, we have the one and only.
The one and only.
Silver Fox. Is
Silver Fox.
All right.
Where Barnabas got his hair from.
Where Barnabas got his hair from. And I was watching you walk in and I was like, oh my gosh, Barnabas has your mannerisms, the way you walk, the way you saunter.
Your swagger. That's
swagger. Yeah, we all got, me and Bourne got that swagger.
That's so funny.
We do.
And that engaging smile. Personality.
Well, it helps to have two engaging smiles.
That's right.
I see. You just got his flirty attention.
That's right. Just like Barn.
Who do we have today?
We have Gary Reed in the house.
Gary Reed.
Bring it.
So
He came all this way from South Austin.
I did.
He crossed the river.
Crossed the river. I think most of the people that come in here have to cross the river.
They have to cross the river. It's very...
You do. Well, I don't come across the river much.
Yeah.
But for you two, I would come.
Oh,
thanks,
thanks, Gary. Oh, that's so awesome. Do you have a middle name?
Yeah, it's Gene.
Gary Jean.
Gary Jean Reed. I heard that a lot when I was growing up.
Gary Jean Reed.
Because my mother would get mad and she would call me Gary Jean.
And Gary Jean, I'm G or
G-E-N-E.
Okay,
Yes.
Gary Jean Reed.
After Gene Autry.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow. That's awesome. Is it really?
Well, that's what mother tells me.
Okay, well.
When she was here.
Oh. What was your mom's name?
Ida May.
Ida May Reed.
Ida May Reed.
Oh.
How sweet.
One of the most loving, caring women for having raised 11 children.
11
my
children.
lands.
And as I get older, my mother's legacy, it gets bigger and bigger.
Oh, tell us.
Yeah, she did a lot. She raised 11 children, and I don't believe I ever heard my mother complain about anything.
Wow.
I mean, she just got up. She was ready to go. Her main thing was get the kids ready, get them off to school, get them breakfast, Wow. And then come home in the afternoon. My mother was working in the garden, and we'd all have to work in the garden with her.
Oh,
And we had food stacked up in a cellar for a couple of years.
So y'all were like preppers? I'm just kidding.
Homesteaders.
Homesteading.
We were sharecroppers.
Sharecroppers.
You never heard of that word, did you?
I have. Only in textbooks, though.
My father was 3. He had 3rd grade education, and my mother had a 6th grade education.
Okay.
And you could tell in growing up, they loved one another.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything, but they just had life about them that was uncomparable to anyone else.
Wow.
My mother always said, Gary, do the right thing. And that's over and over and over. I heard that.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Yes, even when nobody's watching.
Even when nobody's watching, do the right thing and you'll be okay.
Yes.
What was your dad's name?
What was your dad's name?
Lee Velma.
Is that who Lee's named after?
Yes. That's
your daughter.
That's my daughter. And then I have a brother named Lee Martin, who is named after my father.
Okay.
And how many of your siblings are still with us?
We got 3 now.
3?
I've lost 5 brothers and sisters in the last 5 years.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Gary. I'm so sorry.
And my brother just passed away. I was in Michigan at his funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My hero,
Oh.
my brother Junior, His name was Lee, but I called him Junior. All of his life, I called him Junior. Everybody else calls him Lee,
Okay.
but I call him Junior.
Yeah.
And he was my hero. He, as families and sharecropper families, the oldest was my brother Bill. He took off when he was 17 or 18, went north. My brother Doyle also followed right behind him. And then my sister 1L, my sister Christine, my sister Shirley and Richard all went north and left me and my brother Junior and my 2 sisters and brother below me. And I can remember to this day, in 1958, my brother Lee, my brother Bill was down there visiting us for Christmas, and he said, "Well, Lee, are you getting in or not?" And my brother thought for a minute and got in the car without a stitch of clothes, without a bag packed, got in the car and went to Michigan and left me standing right there all by myself.
Oh, man. So were you the baby of the 11 kids?
No, I was 8.
Okay.
No, because Junior was younger than you.
Junior was older.
Oh, older.
He was 1 year older than me. He was 83 when he passed away a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, gosh.
But I was standing there. I said, my brother Bill just took my hero.
Oh.
I mean, I was left there by myself to have Kathy, Diane, and Ronnie. And then 2 years later, my brother Lee came back to Osceola, Arkansas, picked up my mother, my dad, my 2 sisters and brother, took them all to Michigan. I stayed.
Okay.
By myself because I had a girlfriend.
What?
My wife, Connie.
Connie.
Oh, really?
And I stayed, and right around the corner, there was a lady who asked me to live with her. She was, I don't know, she was probably 60 or 70 years old.
To help her.
And I lived in a room with her for 2 years and worked my way through high school.
Wow. So your family left.
My family all left and went.
And you stayed.
Uh-huh.
And then you lived as like a caretaker for this older.
No, I wasn't a caretaker. She was really taking care of me.
She was taking
because
care of you.
I was only 15
Okay.
years old, so I went to school. I worked 2 jobs. I had a big star job at a grocery store, and I had a shoe factory job after school. And I worked till 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, my
Oh, wow.
So I had 2 jobs. And so
Everybody listen to that.
Yeah.
Everybody pay attention. Back in the day, we worked after school.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We went right straight to, and sometimes I had to walk. I did get a ride with my friend because he worked out there too. But if he wasn't there and available, I just walked.
Wow.
I mean, it was.
Look, some people walk to work.
we walk. Well, we walked.
This is lessons for young people
Yeah.
today. It's like it's okay to work.
Yes.
It's okay to
Please. Please.
So and Connie, were y'all dating at that time?
Connie was, when I met Connie, she was 13
Uh-huh.
and I was 16.
Oh my
Okay.
man.
And the way we got together was she told me, she left a note with another girl.
Yes.
Laid it on my desk in study hall
Study hall.
and asked me to walk her home.
Oh.
And I did.
You
Oh.
did.
And that was her mistake.
No.
Because I wasn't going to let that girl go.
Oh, that's
she's
awesome.
she's a real winner.
She is a winner.
How long have y'all been married?
60 years.
60 years.
Wow.
It's been a lot of fun.
I love
A
that.
lot of hard times.
But
Yeah, hard time.
It seems like you had a really good model. Like your parents seemed like they were really in love with each other, and your mom was a dynamo.
Well, you know how my dad was like a sourpuss at times,
Okay.
but you understood it.
Yes.
You understood why, because he's
Oh yeah.
working all day. That's all he did is work.
Yes.
And sometimes he liked to drink, And back then, it wasn't really that as popular as it is today.
Yeah.
and
Thank goodness we live today, Gary.
and my dad would come home with a bottle, and he would, he'd be drunk. And he was not a terrible drunk. He was a laughing drunk.
Okay.
He loved to laugh. And my mother would get mad at him, and she would take his bottle of whatever he had, and she'd pour it down the sink. And he'd just have a big smile on his face, go get a salt shaker and shake salt on the floor like that, and then he'd do a little soft shoe dancing for her to try to make her laugh.
Oh, did it work?
Oh, my gosh.
Sometimes.
Oh.
I remember those days.
That's incredible.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What a wonderful childhood it sounds like.
Well,
It was hard.
it was a hard childhood, but it was very, you didn't have time to
Complain.
be sad or
Yeah.
complain. You just get up and go to work.
Exactly.
Well, we didn't have a TV. Here's one story I'll tell you about my dad. We didn't have a TV. So sometimes we'd go down to a neighbor's house and watch TV.
Yes.
And there would be, they have a big family. We have a big family. We'd all sit around the TV and watch, Lassie, Lone Ranger, Roy Rogers,
Yes.
Gene Autry,
Yeah.
all those guys,
Oh, man.
And one night, her husband, that we were at their house, her husband came home, and he came in the back door. He saw all of us in there, and he didn't want. He was kind of drinking, and my dad heard something in the back room, like a slap or something like that. I think I was 10 years old. I heard it too. And he goes in there and he says, Mr. Ferguson, what's going on back here? And well, that's none of your business, old man. And my dad says, okay. He grabbed him by his overalls, and he just walked him into the back door and went outside. Said, I'd like to have a little talk with you. And he said, Dad was reaching for his shoe, and he pulled his shoe off, and he took that guy by his overalls, and he wore him out with his shoe.
Oh, my goodness.
I was watching this,
Oh, my goodness.
and I thought, wow, just because the guy came home hitting on his wife,
Yeah.
beating on her,
Not okay.
And Dad said, that's not okay, because I've never seen my dad raise his hand to any of us 11 kids.
Wow.
Never.
That's incredible. Back in the day.
He did.
Man.
He did spank.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Not with his hand.
And yeah.
No, he'd have a stick.
Oh.
That's the worst kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Well,
are the worst kinds.
Anyway, that's kind of my...
Well, I do think that that has carried through to Barn. Like Barnabas is a very... we were talking about.
Well, he stands up for
he
what's
stands
right.
up for right or wrong. He is
Yes. And he'll set you straight.
yeah,
But he'll say, "Oh, I don't like that you did that."
yeah,
So
to
I appreciate
anybody,
it.
and it's like he is.
I feel like I'm like letting my big brother down, even though I'm older than Barn. But I'm like, sorry,
Sorry, Barn,
didn't mean to do that. Shouldn't have done it.
It was
It won't happen
Shelly.
again.
So it feels like it's genetic. Like your whole family just had this strong
Beliefs,
conviction of
convictions,
like
yeah,
I think
right or wrong.
There was a few values that came through.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure. A lot of
You didn't really realize you were teaching values, but somewhere along the line, I think they got most of it from Connie because she's such a gracious woman,
yeah.
and our kids absolutely love her.
Oh, of course.
And, you can see it.
Yeah.
Nothing I love more than to see Leanne, Chuck, and Barnabas together, laughing, talking,
Mhm.
and not having any issues that much.
Yeah,
Although there probably is some issues, but they really
They're
keep
really
it.
close.
They're close.
Yeah. They're really close.
They're
And
really close, and they
that's-
really genuinely care about each other.
I think they do.
Yes.
It's definitely one of my favorite things to watch my kids all together.
Oh, man, it's such a beautiful thing.
It
Yeah.
is.
It really is.
It is.
That's incredible. So you and Connie started dating when she was 13 and you were 16.
Well, I don't know we called it dating or not, but we could walked everywhere together. We didn't have a car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we walked, we skated most of the time.
Yes.
And, I went with her, I don't know, maybe 2 years without even kissing her.
Of course.
And
You were trying to find some frogs to show her that you weren't into kissing.
No, y'all were so young.
Well, we were sure wasn't about it, but the girls kept asking Connie, "Has Gary kissed you yet?"
Uh-huh.
And I got that news back to me, And I
Yeah.
thought, well, I'm going to put a little pressure on me here. So we got together one night at a carnival in the spook house,
Okay.
and I planted one on her.
Oh.
I think that's when
You
she fell in love
smooched
with
her
me.
in the
That's when
haunted
she fell in
house. You smooched her and it was all
That
over.
was it.
It's a reed kiss.
When you were
sealed
in,
the deal.
I love it. When you were in high school, did you play a lot of sports? Because you're so fit.
Well, I did play basketball. I loved basketball.
Mhm.
And I played football. I got a great story about that. I was a backup quarterback,
Wow.
okay?
Like Archie Manning.
Yeah, I was, like Archie Manning.
You're just like Manning.
Exactly.
I never played main team quarterback,
Mhm.
but I do have a story. The 3A champions, Osceola, Arkansas, almost every year for a long, long period of time, they were 3A champions. Our city of Osceola actually recruited. So they'd get guys from Corning,
Oh,
Paragould,
Okay.
all
Wow.
those
Like
little cities,
Westlake.
bring them in, give them jobs,
Yeah.
and then they play football.
And move the families in, like Westlake.
Yeah.
You mean like Westlake?
Yeah, like Westlake.
Yes.
I
Wow.
always get all the Bowie players.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we were playing Marktree, Arkansas.
Okay.
The score was 13-7, 2 minutes left in the ball game. Larry Joe Spencer was our quarterback, a very good quarterback. He broke his arm
Oh, no.
with 2 minutes left to play.
Oh, no.
And
You're like,
I
put me
was-
in, coach.
I was over there. I was like turning my head from the coach, and
Like-
trying to
Look for
"Don't
Connie."
Look at me. Zag,
Save me.
Gary, get your stuff off. So I started getting my stuff. It was like 20 below zero, and it was
Uh-huh.
cold, and we were 2 yards from the goal line.
Oh.
Okay, I got a call, Gary. We're going to run Claude Earl in the 3-hole.
Okay.
Okay. So all I had to do is catch the ball,
All you
Hand
had
it
to
off.
do. This is a lot.
run in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Hugh Pace, our center, had feet a mile long. And when
I see where this is going.
he snapped the ball, he stepped back onto my foot.
Oh, no.
And my foot, I almost got it there anyway. I mean, I was lit right off of his side. Ball.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Game over.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no.
I have to live with that.
Oh, man.
And I walked in the door at my house when that game was over, and my younger brother said, "Gary, what happened?" That's all I got.
Yeah. Oh,
well,
man.
nobody knows that Hugh Pace stepped on my toe.
Oh,
They don't want to believe it.
They don't want to
He's
believe
just a
it.
backup quarterback.
And there's no camera. There's no camera. There's no recording of
replay.
it. Yes. His giant feet stepped on my foot. I couldn't move.
That's exactly right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that
I
was-
love
Oh, my
that you
God.
remember that.
That's
Well,
How old were you then?
well, you always remember the bad things.
Yeah. It's easy to remember the bad
I don't
things.
know. It's probably I was in the 9th grade,
Oh.
10th grade,
oh,
maybe
gosh.
10th grade.
Yeah.
Backup quarterback. I love basketball. I played basketball for all my high school years.
Yes.
Did good in basketball. Couldn't stay well in high school. I'd always have some kind of pull muscle or, something going on.
Yeah.
That's before they taught people to stretch.
Yeah. Right.
Well, they didn't know that.
No, we didn't know about stretching.
We didn't know about stretching back then.
No.
Oh, man.
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I had two boys, Chuck and Barnabas. I kept playing basketball because I thought one of those two might want to play basketball. And so Chuck played basketball for a little bit, for a couple of years. And Chuck was a runner more than anything else. He had the body for a runner.
Mm-hmm.
So he ran a lot. And Barnabas took up basketball, and he played basketball in high school. Well, once I got him out of high school, I kept on playing.
Yeah.
And I have never quit playing basketball.
Man, so you've been playing basketball since you were like 10?
I learned how to play basketball on a dirt court.
Wow.
Okay.
It was like, you'd bounce a ball and it'd go that way or this way. It taught you how to dribble real good because you had to watch.
Yeah. So would you say that you've been playing basketball for 70 years, 75 years?
75 years.
Wow.
Well, at least 70.
Yeah.
Well, we have to say that quite a few people we've interviewed for the show have worked at the YMCA. And so we're like, do you know Gary Reed? Do you know Gary Reed?
Yeah.
And the Silver Fox.
Yeah.
And so it's Gary Reed plays basketball at the Y. How many days a week are you out there shooting hoops?
Well, right now I'm playing 2 days a week.
Okay.
Well, before I played every day.
Yeah.
If I could. I loved playing basketball. I love hitting that three. I tell you, that 94 feet, of a basketball court, when you go down and pick up basketball, you got, maybe someone 25, 30 years old is guarding you.
Yeah.
And I'll run down back and forth on that court. And that kid, he'll be back here, I'll be open over here because I'm down there.
Yeah.
So
he's winded.
I got a lot of threes.
Nice.
From that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Well, Shelly has a cheer for you.
Oh, this is a cheer that I sing to Barnabas, and it makes him really happy.
Are you ready?
It's from my old cheerleading days in high school. Back in the day, we had a really good basketball team at Johnston.
Yes, we did.
And we had the Shed Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would see, he's got giant feet. He's over 6 feet tall. He can dribble, shoot, and dunk. And that ain't all. He likes basketball. Woo! So every time I see Barn and he's talking about basketball, I sing that song to him, and he just lights up like a Christmas tree.
Yes.
He loves it.
Yes.
So,
well, I think you got him back into basketball. He came, we worked out together for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And he got to where he could shoot again, I'm not sure why he left.
He said it was too intense. That you're running him ragged. Yeah. It's like, I can't keep up with Dad.
Well, I wasn't trying to do that.
Of course not. I think he'll be back. He said he needs to get back into his routine.
Yeah.
So let's go back. What's the name of the city you grew up in?
Osceola.
Okay.
Osceola. Osceola. Okay.
Nice.
That was our cheer.
That was your cheer. And you grew up there, and where did you move next?
Well, let's see. We was in Osceola, and Connie and I was working. I had a good job. I loved the job I had there.
At the shoe factory?
No. This was after we married.
Okay.
I had a job with Arkansas, Missouri Power Company.
Okay, nice.
Which was, we laid gas lines, and, the manager of that was grooming me for being a manager in another city. And so I really liked that idea.
Yeah.
So it was really a good place to be.
Yeah.
Well, that Connie's dad and mother moved to Ponca City, Oklahoma.
Okay.
So they came back about a year later, and they sat down in the kitchen and said, here's what you're going to do.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
here's what I want you to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he laid out a plan for us.
I think your first explanation is right.
Was right.
This is what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, he laid out a plan for us to come work at the Chevrolet dealership in Ponca City, Oklahoma, where he was buying. And so we did. We went out there in 1969,
Okay.
and we worked for him for 6 years, 1974, 1969 to 1975.
And so by then you had Chuck and Lee.
Chuck was born in 1970, which is a year after we moved out there.
Okay.
And then Leanne was born in 1967 in Osceola, Arkansas.
Okay.
Okay.
So we had those two. And that's really the only two kids we were going to have. So had we stayed there in Ponca City and did what he wanted us to do, I could not stand the car business.
Yeah.
It just was driving me nuts. I didn't have something up there, but just wasn't percolating. So I told him that I was not going to like the car business, so I was going to do something else.
Okay.
So
In the car business, was it the sales side? Like, were you doing
I loved people coming in.
Oh, of
Yes.
course you
I
did.
loved them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the ho-hum drum every day. I took pictures of people when I sold them a car. I put pictures of people on the wall so that other people could come in and
Sure.
say, I won a trip in 1970. I won a trip to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
What?
my lands.
Who was playing?
Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
Ironic.
Weird.
And so I got to go to on that trip, and that was good.
Did you take Connie with you to the Super Bowl?
Connie did not go
Okay.
because she had a job and she didn't want to go.
Okay, of course. That's fair.
No football for her.
Yeah.
She cared less about football. So anyway, that was over. We went on. We moved on from there, and your next question is what we did next.
Yeah.
Well, when I was 23 years old in Osceola, Arkansas, I was pretty much a drunk for the first 4 years of our marriage. I mean,
When y'all got to Oklahoma?
no, it was in Osceola
okay.
Mm.
When you
before
were
we
in
moved to
Arkansas.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
And I became a Christian and became, when I became a Christian, I fell in love with my wife. She was just a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and then God said, Gary, when I met God, I became a non-cusser, a non-drinker, and I just absolutely fell in love with my wife.
Oh.
I mean, I said, wait a minute, I have a wife here,
Yeah.
and she is so beautiful, and so I fell in love with her, and my kid, we had Leanne at the time, and I just fell in love with my kid.
Sure.
And then Connie's dad came. That's what I left out. He came and took us over there. Well, anyway, my heart was burning for other things besides,
The
car business.
Sure.
Yes.
So and we went to, well, you may not know this either, we went to Winfield, Kansas, and we had a church there.
Okay.
I was the pastor
Oh.
of the church.
I can see that
I can see
100%.
So,
I would join that church.
but
For sure.
the thing about it is, we stayed there for probably 3 years. We seen it grow from 17 people to about 125 people.
Incredible.
Wow.
But There were other things. This gets into a long story, so I'm not going
We're all
to going to
ears.
tell it. We're not going to tell the whole thing.
Okay.
But we moved to Austin, Texas from Winfield.
Okay.
That's a change.
And I met this guy named Herschel Martindale, who is a powerful leader and a great Bible teacher. And he gave us some solid information in Winfield. And we all moved to Austin, Texas to plant a church.
Okay.
And that's why we're here.
Wow.
Okay.
So that church lasted for about 10 years, and then it dissolved.
Okay.
No conflicts. Everybody agreed that it would dissolve, and we would all go our own way. Because Herschel had gone, Herschel got old, Herschel left, and not that we were following him, but we all just left. Now I got Ralph and Billy, Barry and Susie, Brian and Ruth Catalano. Let's see, there was another, Charlie and Sue Schrader. All of us are still here in Austin.
Oh.
And we all get together. Sometimes we get together and they're home on Sunday morning.
Yes.
You know, and so we still have the fellowship there. But there's a lot of things in there that I didn't cover, but for the reason why. But we all now are on good terms with one another. There is no reason for breaking up the church. We just thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Because, we didn't have the proper leadership.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we all dissolved, and now we're responsible for our neighborhoods. I like doing things in my neighborhood. I like taking people's trash cans in and putting them back up.
Yeah,
helping mowing somebody's yard over here or something like that, And I feel like it's necessary to have a good relationship with your neighbors. So I try my best.
So what neighborhood do you live in?
Oak Hill.
Okay, you live in Oak Hill. That's
Scenic Brook.
Scenic Brook.
Yeah.
I was just over there yesterday.
Yeah. We have a friend that lives over there.
Yeah, that's a nice neighborhood. I like that area.
And is that where y'all have lived the whole time? You've been in Austin?
We have lived on the place we are at right now since 95.
95.
And then we lived in that neighborhood before on Bowling Drive and on Gallatin Drive. So we've lived over there for the last 35 years.
What do you think about all the construction?
Love it.
It's very exciting.
It's so exciting, because I thought I was
I've not heard anybody say that.
I thought that I was never going to see it.
Yeah, I mean they've been talking about it for like
how many
3
years?
decades.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like, oh, we're gonna do
Here
this.
we
blah,
go.
blah,
Let's
blah.
go. And I tell people, they say, "Why I don't want to go in your neighborhood because it's so crowded." No, it's the same as it always been. It's just you see different things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're up for the adventure.
I am.
Has it been harder to get to the YMCA? It's harder for us.
No.
A little bit. Barely.
Where do you live?
Behind the Oak Hill baseball fields. They took out our cut through, and so now we have to go down a little bit to turn around. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it used to be like a 2-minute drive. Now it's like a 4-minute drive.
So there's a little street going through there by Patton Elementary and going by the post office.
Yes.
Going through. Is that the way you come?
No, we're on the other side of the highway. So we have to come around past the baseball fields and do a U-E.
A U-E.
A U-E, yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah, it is a little different,
No.
but it's a good difference.
Yeah.
So that school feeds into Bowie, and that's where Barnabas went.
Yes.
Where did Chuck and Leanne go, or Lee?
Chuck and Leanne went to First Academy
Okay, that's right.
on South First.
Okay.
And Leanne graduated. Matt Catalano graduated
Yes.
as a valedictorian.
Yes.
And Leanne was the other thing.
Salutatory.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
could call her that. But there was only 2 in their graduates.
Oh, man.
And then Chuck graduated from there.
But not the valedictorian.
Well, Chuck was a very smart guy.
He is a smart guy.
I'll tell you.
He's smart.
He
Him
drove.
and Nicole.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh,
Him and
yeah,
Nicole, power couple.
They're a super couple. They
They
are.
are.
Yeah.
And they're doing a great job with
I love
Oliver
their
and Lily.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing a good job. But Chuck, he was, he drove Max Smith and Ms. McDaniel. He drove them crazy with his questions, I'm sure.
Oh,
because
no doubt.
He's a smarty.
Yeah, he is a smarty.
Here's
I don't know where he got it because he didn't get it from me.
Whatever.
So you came down here and moved to Austin, and were you a pastor at that time?
No,
No.
I left that
Okay.
being a pastor. That's the part that you don't get yet.
Okay.
yeah.
But that,
Okay.
I believe that we're all called and not just one.
Oh, sure.
Not just one person to be the leader.
Right.
No.
So, I believe God puts on a person's heart and they should follow that,
Yes.
and that's what we call ourselves doing
Yes.
from the church. I still believe the same thing I did. I've just
Of course.
put it to practice a little different way.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you came to Austin, what did you do professionally when you got here?
I professionally did carpentry work,
Nice.
roofing.
Nice.
I did anything I could do. I've washed driveways.
Yeah.
With power washing.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've done. Let's see, what else have I done?
I love power.
Then after I went through all that and got out of that, we dissolved the church. I went to 1992.
Mhm.
I started work for Home Depot.
Okay.
I was a appliance salesman, and I did that for 25 years.
Wow.
10,000 steps a day for 25 years.
Oh, yes.
And,
Wow.
I love the culture there. I
I've
felt
heard it's
like
a
I
great
owned it.
company to work for. I've heard
Well,
it's a good
especially
company.
back then. That was like when it
Oh,
first
yeah, back
came
then, yeah,
out.
yeah,
It was
we-
like,
You about we was in a stock plan every 6 months,
oh, yeah.
and I got in every one of them.
That is, my husband's cousin was on the executive team in Atlanta and the original executive team for Home Depot. And she retired at 40 as a multimillionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
she just,
we had millionaires walking in the
Yeah.
aisles working at where I
Yes.
work
Right.
because they would buy a stock plan.
mm-hmm.
They would sell that stock when they lowered the stock to, split. They would buy up
Oh, smart.
this plan. They would buy that plan, and then they would.
Jeez.
Let
People
it
are so
snowball.
smart.
The good old days.
Good old days.
Good old
Yeah.
days.
When I started with Home Depot, it was absolutely the most fun
Oh, yeah.
job that I had.
Walking those 10,000 steps. You didn't know how important that was.
Super fit.
Yeah.
Not only that, it was just a team effort.
Yes.
There was none of this walking around with a finger up your nose now when you go in there.
Yeah.
But people, they we had 21,000 people coming through that store when I first started working at Home Depot. 21,000 a week.
Oh,
Wow.
And so, we just had so much fun.
Oh.
And Don Reese was our manager, and he would always have something like we had a lip sync contest one time. And me and Frank Lewis and Patrick were the what's that? Sharp? And
Oh,
you know who
say
I'm
it
talking
again.
about. The guys that had the guitars, they went around.
Oh, yes.
ZZ Top.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were ZZ Top.
Oh, great.
And we had two guitars, and Frank had put them on a Lazy Susan. And so we had hats, we
Oh,
had beards,
Lance.
and Patrick had a bunch of drums back there, and we played Sharp Dressed Man,
Sharp dress man.
and we had the crowd just absolutely a buzz.
Oh, how fun.
Man.
And it was so much fun, and we won $250.
Nice.
Did you split
Incredible.
We split it.
it? Okay.
Nice.
That's a good prize.
Y'all
I'd be happy with
should,
that.
You should bring that crew back together and
Yeah.
take that on the road.
Take it up.
Take it on the road. Yeah, we
That
do
was
it.
smart with the lazy Susan. That's a
Yeah,
smart.
very smart.
I still got mine. I'm sure Frank's got his. We could do a little gig for you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Lip
That
sync.
Great.
sounds awesome. Sharp dress me.
I love it. So you have 3 amazing kids, as we've talked about.
And we love all of
We
them.
love all of them. I feel so blessed to be like kind of included in the Reed family.
I know.
You know.
I almost snuck over to Crostecca yesterday.
Oh yeah, you got to do it. So raising kids, was it particularly difficult for you, or what are some words of advice for raising kids? It's so challenging these days, it seems.
Well, I think maybe for one thing, you've got to win them. You got to know their personality.
Yes.
Who's different than the other one? You got to know the differences. And Leanne took Chuck, and she led him around by her finger with just pulling him where he'd do whatever she wanted him to do.
That's
Oh.
cute.
And she was always had a bad room. Her room was terrible.
Like messy.
Messy.
Yeah.
And
Like Pigpen.
we would be on her all the time. Connie would go in there and she would help her clean it up, show her how to do it.
Yes.
And all that, what you need to do. And then he and Chuck would go in there and they'd both mess it up again, And I don't know. It was not difficult for me. The only difficult thing was where are they going to go to school?
Mm-hmm.
How in the world are we going to keep them from getting into stuff that we don't want them to get into,
Right.
And so that's one of the reasons why we put them over there at First Center Baptist, not the Baptist, but the Academy, First Academy, yeah. And that's kind of the reason we did it for their good, not for anything else.
Right.
We just wanted the best for them.
Of course.
Although they wouldn't say so because of that school. I think that school kind of hurt them a little bit, but they liked the people there, and they graduated.
they married.
They graduated.
They married him. She married Matt.
Matt and
Yes.
Lee, yeah.
That's
Well, it was kind of me and Brian and Ruth and Connie and myself.
Right.
We were all in on that. Down
like
there,
a fixture.
Oh,
It was like
Yeah.
Matt didn't just show up down there. We all went together.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it was something. Matt and Chuck and Mark, those guys got together and put on plays
Oh, how cute.
for us.
How cute.
And they would come up with some weird ideas, of how to present something, and we would just get the biggest kick out of it,
And when you say Mark, who's
Mark Catalano is Matt's brother.
Yes, okay.
Yes, okay.
And Tad.
And Tad and Jared.
Yeah, Jared. And so I was there when Jared was born,
Oh.
they had a home birth.
Uh-huh.
And I was there. Brad had a home birth, Leanne's first one.
Uh-huh.
And we were there. He was born in our bed on Capano Street.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
that was fun. I don't know. Raising kids was more, it just seems like I wasn't there enough.
You were having to work.
Yeah, I wish I'd have been there more. Connie was always there. She had a great rapport with our children,
Mhm.
and they knew she was trying to take care of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's the most part of how we raised a kid. Somebody had to be there.
Yes.
And I, when I roofed during the day, I would come home at 2:00, make sure I was home when the kids got home.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
So I wanted to be there when they got there.
yeah.
Yes.
So, and then Connie worked also. We just did the best we could
Of course.
with what we had.
Well, it paid off. You have three
Oh my gosh,
amazing children, and you have is it correct? Am I 4 grandchildren? Is that correct?
Yes.
4.
And a grandpuppy.
Yes. 2 grandpuppies.
Two grandpuppies and some chickens or whatever.
You know, I think what made it easy was we had Leanne and Chuck who, when they made their mind up to do something,
Mm-hmm.
they did it.
Uh-huh.
You know, 2 examples. Chuck came home in the 10th grade and he said, Dad, I want to do this. And he had a book, bolts and nuts and all kinds of
Yes.
stuff. I said, engineering, huh? Yep, that's what I want to do. He never looked back.
Never looked back.
Oh, he's a smarty, I know.
He never
Oh,
looked back.
man.
I got a little poem about it.
Oh, good.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he did not follow the usual track. He devised a plan and never looked back. There was adversity, and sometimes things got rough, but he kept himself mentally tough. He never had to wait to be shown. He blazed a trail all his own. Charles S. Reed. He's a Longhorn legend.
I love it.
That's incredible.
That's so sweet. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, we were hoping you were going to do one of your poems.
That's awesome. Yeah, your kids talk about your poetry.
Well, remember the poem that Khalil Gibran wrote? A couple of verses in it goes like this. Defeat my defeat to my bold companion. You alone shall hear my songs and my cries and my silences, and none but you shall speak to me of flapping of the wings, urgings of the sea, and on mountains that burn in the night. You alone shall climb my steep and rocky soul. Defeat my defeat. You and I shall walk together, to my endless courage. You and I shall walk together in the storm. We shall dig graves of all that have died within us. We shall walk in the sun with a will. We shall be dangerous.
Wow.
Those two verses got me to skydive.
Yes.
Oh,
So you
On
skydived
my 80th birthday.
on his 80th birthday.
man.
And I know that Barnabas was so nervous.
Oh,
at
yeah.
first.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
We had 19 people down there
Yes.
watching.
Cheering you on.
So the poem motivated you to go and skydive.
and
Right,
face
right.
that.
Okay.
That's what it spurred me on.
Mm-hmm.
The lady at the YMCA, Nancy, you know Nancy,
I
don't you?
believe so.
Nancy at the front.
Yes.
Nancy skydived,
Okay.
and she showed me some pictures, and I got to thinking, my God, that woman skydived? And then when I memorize poems,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I lay in bed at night, and I quote those poems when I wake up to go to the bathroom or something like that. You know, I'll quote those poems in my sleep to go back to sleep. And those 2 verses right there,
Oh,
they kill me every time I read them.
That's amazing.
that's so incredible. What prompted you to skydive?
Obviously,
The poem, but
she did.
She did.
Well, I
she
think
motivated
the lady,
you.
I got to thinking, well, what am I going to do for my 80th birthday?
Okay.
Got to do something.
And, here's this lady here. She did it.
She
Yeah.
did it.
If she didn't do it, I can do it.
Sure.
And after you did it, do you want to do it again?
Absolutely. In 1985, when I turn 85, I'm going to do it again.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
If I'm as healthy as I am now.
Yeah.
Oh, you will be.
And I challenge you two to go with me.
Okay. Ooh, child.
I have to tell you, I have a fear of watching people fall. And it's something I cannot. Do you remember when Michael Jackson held his baby over the side?
Oh, yeah,
of
I
the
remember
thing?
that.
I get nauseous when I watch people fall, or if I think they're going to fall. And being a teacher and watching kids play on a playscape has been very difficult.
Yes.
Because I'm like, they're going to fall. They're going to fall. You know?
Yeah.
I remember following my kids around, just worried about it. I don't know why, but watching people fall, it would be really hard for me.
She couldn't handle it.
But maybe if I just...
But I might join you.
Yeah. Good. You only got 4 more years to go.
That's right. It's
I
something
know.
man.
Oh my gosh.
When did you start connecting with poetry?
That's a story that I will never understand, because I could not stand poetry in high school. I kept wondering why they wanted you to get into this poem that I read and got absolutely nothing out of.
Yes.
Well, you tell me what they were thinking, when they wrote this down. What is your idea?
You're like, I don't know.
I have no idea. So I thought I wanted to do something for Christmas. And I tried to get the kids to all memorize poems, and we'll say them at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I did one year. And then they kind of turned up their nose the next year and didn't want to do it. So I thought I'd do one and just quote it. Hmm. So I started quoting poems for Christmas. And the more I read those poems, and, I wanted to do the memorization, because when I get up in the morning and go back to bed, I can't go back to sleep.
Right.
So I wanted something to talk about or think about.
Yes.
And so I started thinking about those poems. And it was unbelievable how it started. I wrote that poem for Chuck.
I love
it.
Because of the poems I've memorized and how it sets you free from, it helps you to use words.
Yes.
It helps you to use words better.
It does. And it keeps your brain thinking and moving, and also it can help you go back to sleep, because that's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
If it's the same one over and over. It's like,
yes.
Oh, no, I got more.
Oh,
that's amazing.
No doubt. I think Lee was telling us that this holiday that you had a really good poem during the holidays.
That was part of it.
Yeah.
What I just quoted.
Oh, nice.
There's 3 other verses to that.
Oh, I love that. What
I'm
a tradition.
So
yeah.
What did your wife think when you did the skydiving?
I tried to get her to go with me.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to. Maybe she will next time.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
That would be great.
I'd like to see us do a tandem.
Yes.
Oh,
I was just thinking you hold hands.
Yeah.
Now, was somebody with you your first time? They're on your back?
Oh, yeah. It's a guy named Pat.
Mm-hmm.
He had 3,000 jumps under his belt.
Wow. Yeah, you're in good hands.
So he attached me when we went up. Well, the reason I went up, here's really the reason. For a month, I kept saying to myself, I'm going to get in that airplane. I'm going to go up 14,000 feet. I'm going to walk over to that door and I'm going to jump. How many times did I say that?
Right.
I said it over and over and over. And that day, I got in that airplane. I attached myself to old Pat.
Yes.
I walked over to that door and I jumped.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Man.
He was so short. Pat was so short that when I got up, his feet couldn't hit the floor. So I had
You were in charge of getting him over the edge.
I had to squat that guy.
Oh, wow.
And I got up and we got to the bar, and then he worked his way down, and he said he was going to count to 3. And he goes, 1, 2.
Oh.
And we're gone.
Oh, my
I didn't even have time to think.
Oh, wow. Was it
That's
incredible?
incredible.
It was exhilarating.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yes.
There's no other way to explain it.
I feel nauseous.
Oh, yeah.
But I am so impressed with your
Oh, man.
your gumption, you know?
Once that parachute opens,
Yeah. It's almost like zero.
It's like you're
calm,
flying.
Oh, calm.
calm.
Peace.
Then you find your landing spot,
Yes.
and then you go
And
down.
your
And
crowd.
he gave me the
The rain.
reins,
Yes.
and I was guiding myself over that way and over that way.
Oh,
That's so
fun.
cool.
When I landed, he put his feet under my legs like this.
Uh-huh.
I landed right on my butt, and it was so cool.
Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome. That is
Man.
incredible.
Oh,
Not
I
even a
love that
scratch.
story.
And that's in San Marcos. Is that? Yeah, they do
Oh,
those in San
golly.
Marcos. I'm so impressed. That's
Oh,
so
man.
brave.
Yeah.
Wow, this has been
You've
so
lived it. You lived it. Yeah, you live a
you've left
beautiful
nothing
life.
on the table.
Yeah.
You're like, I am doing this. I
Yes.
love it.
Oh,
That's right.
That
go for
is
it. Do it.
incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, this has been such an amazing
Yeah.
interview.
I know. Let's dig in deeper. Who's your favorite
Dick,
child?
favorite child? I don't
We
know.
won't tell.
Well,
I love it.
Chuck and Leanne were, of course, are that's all the children we were going to have,
Yes.
and they were both beautiful kids.
Mm-hmm.
We probably play favorite to Barnabas. He came in the winter of '78,
Yes.
44 days straight of snow in '77.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And,
He brought in a snowstorm.
He brought in a snowstorm, and I had more time with Barnabas.
Yes.
I wasn't under so much pressure
Yes.
with Barnabas, and he probably we're probably the closest because of that.
And y'all are a lot alike.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
you think? I
Oh,
think you're a lot alike.
I see him all over. He has a few touches of Connie's side of the family,
Yes.
but his mental capacity, I think, is a reed.
Yes. Yes.
His high kicking
High
skills.
Oh yeah, we still do that together.
Yes, it's so fun. It's so fun when y'all get your high kicks on.
Yeah, I played basketball with Barn. I taught him how to play basketball in our garage, and we've gone on trips together, just me and him.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of things together that I didn't do with my other two kids, and for that reason, I think if I had a favorite, it would probably be Barnabas. Although I don't have a favorite,
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way.
No way. I mean, they're
Kids
just
are
so
kids.
good.
Kids are kids.
They're so good. Well, who's your favorite in-law? Matt.
Matt.
You're Nicole.
That's a hard one.
Matt, Nicole, and Casey,
All three of them.
all three. I love them.
Yeah, they're incredible. What an incredible
What a
family
great
you
family.
have.
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, everybody just wants to
I'm
join in.
I'm the luckiest parent.
Oh,
My wife's the luckiest parent in the world.
yeah.
Yes.
Tell
Yeah.
us about your like daily schedule now, because I know you're
Oh,
so
yes.
active.
Well, my friend and I, Ralph Korstad and myself, we meet on Monday morning, and we get in about an hour and a half workout
At the Y.
at the YMCA. I don't work those
Oak
days.
Hill.
In Oak Hill, yeah. And then on Tuesday, I work from 7 to 11. And Lily is my first client on Tuesday and Thursday.
You're a
That's
personal trainer.
Chuck's daughter.
Mhm.
Oh, fun.
She's we really have a good time together.
That's really
Oh.
sweet.
And
That's priceless.
yes, and then I have two more after that. So I'm there till 11. Then I play basketball from 11 to 12:30 at the same YMCA. with a bunch of guys. They're big dudes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have a good time. I play a couple of games there, and then I go home and start taking care of the dogs.
How many dogs do you have?
I've got 2 dogs.
2 dogs.
I should have had 1, but I got 2.
I know. Some people say that.
Always sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
It's like, uh-oh.
Until you get them.
Yeah, I have 1, and then every once in a while I'm like, I should get another. And then I'll say, Peyton, bring your dog over. I'm like, nope.
Never mind. Never mind.
Not because, I mean, her dog's adorable.
Of
but,
course.
you know.
And then Thursday, I skip Wednesday, and then Thursday I work again from 7 to 11, have the same 3 clients. And then on Friday, me and Ralph get together again and work out Monday and Friday. And then on the weekends, I usually use the weekends for cardio. So I'll go down, run on the treadmill for a mile, do an elliptical for 30 minutes, or something like that. And if there's a couple of kids out on the court playing basketball during that time, I will get into a basketball game for sure.
Of course. That's incredible.
Hit those threes.
Hit those threes. Let me show you how to hit those threes.
Drain them.
Drain them.
What tips would you give to the younger people today?
Yes, life
what is
lesson.
pro tips from Gary Reed?
Well, I think for one thing, I think they need to put those phones down.
Yeah, be present.
And learn to listen.
Yes.
You don't see that much.
No.
And I work with kids all day long, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday. I see them all down there all the time. I know. And, they're walking around like this with the phone in their hand. Mm-hmm. And I will challenge
push
them.
it on the ground, like like you're getting a basketball, like a basketball.
I do challenge them to do that.
Yeah,
and I will go up to one. I'll take his ear thing out of his ear. I say, "Hey, you there?"
Yeah, good for you. I do agree with that, but I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on. It's by design to keep us from connecting.
Oh.
True.
It
really
design.
is.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you a little story. I went to dinner with Nancy, who had a car wreck at the YMCA. She's a front lady, and one I was talking about a while ago. Nancy had a car wreck, and now she's out of the hospital, and we had dinner with her.
Okay.
And there was, 8 or 9 people from the Y there. And there was this little kid. His name was James. 3 years old. And he asked his dad if he could sit next to Nancy. And he said, sure you can, So he pulled his chair in there next to Nancy.
Yes.
And he started asking Nancy, Nancy, you had a car wreck. And I heard that you broke some bones. Which bones did you break?
Oh, my land.
And I thought, and his face was just like shining.
Yes.
And he'd look over at me, and he'd have a big smile on his face. And I thought that was so impressive of that little kid, 3 years old.
I love when they're...
So I talked to his dad afterwards, and I said, that kid's got a $1 million smile, and his face lights up like a light.
Yes.
And he said, well, I'll tell you, the reason is because we've never had him look at a screen.
Yes.
We don't look at screens at our house yet.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's going to come.
Sure.
But if you can push it back.
But if he could keep that screen away from that kid's face.
Yes.
And let him develop those skills that he performed right there in front of us.
Yes.
Then I think that would go a long way for that kid to develop some personal friendships.
Yes, stay connected with people.
Stay connected.
That's why we're doing this podcast, is to connect
the
with people.
connection.
Yeah.
So talking about $1 million smile, what
Oh,
is your
my
dental
land.
routine? Because you have the
Yeah,
best smile.
Beautiful smile. A silver fox with a beautiful smile.
I have no idea.
You just
I
are
just-
blessed.
I just spend
Good genes.
I just went to the dentist pretty regular,
Yes.
Nice.
you know, and
It looks great.
You took care of your body.
Uh,
It's like you take care of your brain, you take care of your body, you take care of your family,
Yes.
and you have this beautiful life.
yeah, well,
It's a beautiful
I could
life.
probably done a lot better with all of those, but you know, it's very important. I became a nutritionist, a real nutritionist back in 1984
Wow, you've done so many things.
when I went to a health fair
Okay.
at Wichita State.
Okay.
I got that. That was a good health fair for me. Got me to running regularly. I started running, and I haven't quit running since.
Mm.
And well, actually, I started running in '71 when my dad died, because I promised my dad I would never go another day without some form of exercise. That's a story we need to get back to.
Yeah.
Yes.
27 years old, my dad died, and we went to Michigan to his funeral. And I rubbed his head in his casket, and I said, Dad, there will never be another day go by that I don't do some form of exercise,
Mhm.
Right.
because he never had a chance to do that.
Because he was working all the
He
time.
died 67 years old. He was too young to die. I watched my dad have 15 heart attacks right in my living room.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
I was
15.
14. I was 13, 14 years old. And my dad would be walking around the house with his hands over his chest like this.
Mm.
And I thought, I don't want to be that way.
No.
So I started running in '71, and I haven't quit running since. But '84, that fair came along. And then in '92, the Shackley Corporation came into my life, which I started listening to a lot of tapes and reading his books, Dr. Shackley's books, who was a nutritionist, who was a founding father of the Shackley vitamins. He actually invented the multivitamin.
Wow.
And I read a lot of his stuff. I was constantly reading and listening to tapes, and I changed. I literally changed my way of living. I didn't go on any diet. Never have gone on a diet. I just started eating the way I'm supposed to eat,
Right.
you know? And so we ate like that when I was a kid because we always had a garden,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
We ate out of a garden. So I think that health is probably the most important thing I have going right now.
Mm-hmm. Your health, and then you're sharp as a tack too.
Well, a lot of people would say something different than that. but-
I disagree. You run circles around most of us.
I know.
I have to plug. Do you have another question?
No, I think you've answered every one of mine.
I want you to plug yourself. You're a personal trainer
Yes,
at the YMCA in Oak Hill.
yes.
And so people can call the Oak Hill YMCA and ask to schedule personal training with Gary Reed.
Yes.
And we have actually, I've actually experienced it. You did coaching with our son Coulter.
Coulter, yes.
And so I've witnessed it, and I highly recommend it. And he can work with anybody. Like anybody willing
any
to
age.
work.
Anybody,
Any age,
any
any neuro level, you're down for it. Like you're willing to work with somebody that struggles with ADHD, somebody like Coulter that has autism, and he meets them at their level, and he shows you some great skills that everybody needs to have, and his passion for exercise. You're not walking out there without feeling that. Even when you're not working one-on-one with somebody, if Gary's at the Y, you can feel it.
Yes.
You know, it's like Gary's here. Yeah. And so
Man,
that smile and that silver fox.
what
and
a
he's gonna,
treat.
yeah. So sign up for some personal
go.
training with, let's
Or
go.
at least go play basketball.
Let's go. Hey, I know you travel some, and one of our biggest questions is like favorite place to visit or favorite place to eat, like favorite restaurant.
Yes.
Well, my favorite place to visit was Kauai, Hawaii.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Me and Matt and Leanne went there one time. Had a great time.
Nice.
Beautiful place.
Yes.
Had a few mimosas on the deck
Nice.
at a hotel, and it was just gorgeous place.
Love it.
That was my favorite. Then the other question was
favorite restaurant.
Restaurant. Well, I'll tell you what, you're not going to like this one, but I like Jim's a lot.
Oh, I love Jim's. Jim's at the Y.
Jim's is like my favorite.
We live 2 miles from Jim's, and we usually meet Ralph and Billy and Barry and Susie sometimes, and Brian and Ruth. We all eat there.
Yes.
And love eating there.
That's one of my favorite things when I walk into Jim's is the old timers, like the old timers table. It's like
go all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's that whole thing that the blue zones is they're connected, they're exercising, they're memorizing poems, and it's so like
good for their
brain. My land.
Yeah. So
you're the total cat.
What? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I mean, serious.
Man.
Goals. You are
on Shelly's
life
list.
Goals. Yeah, I'm putting you on my list. Sorry, Connie.
She's gonna take that laminate off, add Gary's name, re-laminate.
Seriously. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for your time.
I could just sit and listen to you all day.
Will you come back?
Why, sure.
Oh, great.
Oh my
That's exciting.
One of the things I learned just quickly, when I took the Dale Carnegie course, they said, one thing you want to do if you want to be a public speaker or something of that nature, never turn down a request.
Ever.
To talk.
Yes.
Never turn it down, and you'll be good.
Yes.
So that's why I'm here.
Well, we're there. We're very thankful you took that class.
I'm so glad.
I just think you have so much to share, and people need to hear it.
Yes.
And so
your message is just, I mean, it's inspiring, but it just has a sense of pure love.
Yeah. Family, health.
Yes. Taking
Be
care
present.
of yourself.
Family and health.
Family and health.
Eat clean to stay lean.
Eat clean to stay lean.
Yes. Work out.
Yes.
Gives you clout.
There you go.
Getting sleep, you will reap.
Yes.
Nice.
Sleep
is the best.
My motto.
I love sleep.
Your motto. Oh my gosh. I could just see you and Barn just having a time.
Oh, I mean, when we went to Chicago and they started high kicking, I was like, what is happening? That's incredible. Okay.
Wow. Texas.
Yeehaw.
Oh my gosh. You were perfect.
Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
Good.
What a beautiful life, Gary.
One high kick for the road.
That's right. A high kick for the road.
Blessing.
Is that the adjacent thing? Is that?
That's our podcast day.
Yeah.
That means
like staying together, connection.
Getting together, getting close.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Hey, thank you very much.
Oh, my Lance. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. You are number one in our book.
That's right.
Oh, me. Well, I got to go. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Which way I get out of here?
This way.
Yeah, how was it?
It was so great.
Great. Fantastic.
It's incredible. All right. Well, be careful. Go back on the other side of the river.
Boy, get home, right?
Yeah, be careful. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, what a treat. He's a doll.
Yeah, he seemed
Oh, my land.
super lively.
Very.
Do y'all have anything else you need to record?
No, we're good. We are good. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Yes.